Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for hitting play on this one today, man. Today we're checking out CAREY, Pneuma by Tool. It says CAREY at the start, but I'm assuming it's gonna be the full Tool song, right? I don't quite know. So Tool, a band I'm familiar with growing up. Definitely heard some of their songs. If it's been on the radio, I've probably heard it before. But that's about as deep as it goes with Tool. I don't know that I know any songs deeper than the radio. Definitely with their band A Perfect Circle I did, but with Tool alone I don't think so. And A Perfect Circle, the only reason I know that one, I bought a CD when we were younger for like my wife, when it was one of our like dating anniversary things, right? Bought one of the albums from A Perfect Circle, but with Tool I'm less familiar with. I know their stuff if it's been on the radio. Pneuma, I don't know the song by name, so once we start playing it, maybe I'll recognize it or not. But as far as Tool songs, there's not many I know by name. Okay, there's probably Sober. There is definitely Enema, I think is the name of the album, if that's the one talking about tidal waves and washing away the city. That one I'm very familiar with, probably my favorite that I know by Tool, but I don't know their catalog that well. Definitely not by name. So let's go ahead and read this one off. This was a donation request, so I want to read that one off real quick. All right, right here it says, "Hi Sean, please react to the song by Tool, Pneuma. Live at 60 years old, drummer CAREY is still an impressive force behind the kit. Thanks, Sean, and more power, man." All right, so once again, Tool, don't know too much about, I know more about Maynard than probably all of Tool, but CAREY is a name that I've heard recently from one of my friends, man. He was talking about some of the greatest drummers, definitely brought up CAREY's sound. So Tool is a band eventually I'll get into more. Been thinking if I should have two channels for music, maybe one for reactions that I do from like older and then maybe more modern music for a different channel. It's hard to mingle both and mix both, but let's go ahead and hit play, see what we're getting right here on this live Tool concert. So appreciate the donation request, man. Let's dive in, see what's happening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, consider becoming a member. YouTube, Patreon, $3 is all it takes, man. Thanks a lot for the support. Here we go. It does just have his name, just CAREY. It said there at the top. The different sounds he gets from just that. They added the drumstick information. Does he use a different size than most people? recognize this song, by the way.
Reach out beyond
switch. Sorry for that cut commercial, man. Surprised I didn't listen to more Tool growing up, man. I loved what I heard from them. I'm loving this. Hey, this sound goes. Back into that groove. He kills all that space. Love that, dude. Yes, sir. Nah, he's too cool, man. Too. It's about the closest you can get to like a progressive band, I feel like, nowadays. I don't know. I mean, look at his focus. first time ever watching Danny Carey, dude. I love this groove every time. With intent and precision. Over 11 minutes. Back into that. That sounds so nasty, bro. Sheesh, bro. Sheesh. Awesome, dude. Awesome. So we got the Tool live performance right here. I guess Danny Carey, because we watched Danny Carey the entire time on that, which I was very happy to do, man. You know, most of the sound it feels like filled in from the drumming that you're happening. Maybe it feels that way because you're watching it. I don't know, but definitely felt harder to hear the lyrics. And the drumming sounded definitely louder at points than the guitar, but I was still trying to pick up some of the other things that were happening with that. What was he saying vocally? Caught only a little bit of that, but the guitar sounded great along with this track, man. The groove was definitely there, man. What a vibe, man. Loving seeing the drumming and seeing how Danny performs right here. Notice he got the Boston jersey there, so shout out to Danny. I'm sure he's very happy, man, right now with the Celtics winning it all, man. So shout out to the Celtics. Shout out to Danny Carey. Hopefully he enjoyed that, man. A little bit I do know about this band is with one of my favorite bands growing up, Rage Against the Machine. I remember Maynard hop on a track with Zach. I think they were kind of friends, at least maybe Maynard and Tom Morello were at some point, and they kept the bands kind of close. And Maynard hop on a track, Know Your Enemy, and did a small, very small singing portion with that one. I believe he had a song with Deftones. Out of the Deftones catalog, that was probably the song I liked out of Deftones. I think it was Passenger that also had Maynard on that one. And that's about the most I can think off the top of my head with Maynard interacting with other bands. Like I said, don't know too much about Tool. This was the first time I heard this one. I thought the name sounded familiar, but I don't remember ever hearing this song. So I don't think I've ever heard this song before, man. That sounded all new to me, unless it sounds different if I hear it on the radio. But I don't know if this is a radio song. You guys let me know, man. I don't know that much about Tool. So let's go ahead, dive in, check out just a little bit about this, and we'll wrap it all up, man. Appreciate the request right here. I thought that was dope to dive into, man. All right, so real quick, we just got Pneuma right here from Tool, released in 2020, so it's probably not a track that I grew up with then, because I don't know any of Tool's new music, and this seems like a newer one of it, saying it was released in 2020. Okay, I'm probably only more familiar with their hits that came on the radio like in the 90s or something like that. So this one probably was the very first time, although the name sounds familiar. A lot of their or it looks familiar. It doesn't sound familiar, but it looks familiar. But I feel like Enema, right? They use kind of these off words that you don't hear put in music too much. So maybe that's just why, man. It kind of flows along that vein right there. For the songwriters, it's got Maynard James Kinnard. It's got Justin Chancellor, Adam Jones, and Danny Carey. So I don't know if with all their songs, they kind of just give everybody writing credits. Don't know how that works, man. So it says Pneuma is a song by the American rock band Tool, released as their second single, okay, from Fear Inoculum. It says the song was first released as a band on the band's fifth studio album, Fear Inoculum, on August 30th, 2019. It was not a song that had been teased or played live prior to the album's release. It was first performed live in mid-October of the same year, man. All right, so that's what you got with this one right here. And it does say the band members gave the song particular attention, with publications noting members releasing extra footage of the song, including a specific drummer cam video of drummer Danny Carey performing his parts of the song, and guitarist Adam Jones releasing a guitar tutorial on how to play the last verse. So really cool, man, to see them along that vein, dude, doing stuff like that, which we just got to watch one of those right here. So I love this. I just saw right there that it is considered progressive rock, and that's what I was saying, man. Tool, as I became more familiar with older bands that did progressive rock and loving the sound, right, with Yes, and you've got like Genesis and stuff like that that do these long progressive rock like tracks. It really made me understand, like, dude, Tool is probably the only band that I knew of growing up that kind of felt like that, right? Where you get all these different sounds of music, all these crazy transitions in one song, and it's just cool to see it right there on my first Tool reaction right here on the channel, to see progressive rock linked to them, man. So very cool, very cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed right here, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Let me know how you feel about this song, and if there's more Tool you want on the channel, man. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.